Is the collection as good as the collector? I don't know. Let's find out after this.
Was she alive?
Last time I saw her.
I've got 48 hours before she's dead.
You're gonna find this guy, you gotta start at the beginning. You better be prepared. Bring everything you got. Because if he catches you, he's gonna make you wish you were dead.
And here we have The Collection. The Collection is a movie that came out in 2012, and yes, it is now 2013. I did see it late, and yes, I have seen the first one, The Collector, and I was a fan of it. I really did enjoy it. Some people bashed on it when it came out in 2009, but I have seen it. It is a pretty decent movie. It's not the best horror movie out there, and it's not the one with the most originality, but it's definitely an interesting story, and I definitely recommend you to check that out. But today we're reviewing The Collection. That came out November 30th of 2012, and I've been dying to see this ever since I heard the sequel was coming out, and I heard mixed reviews about it. Some people liked it, some people thought it was just retarded. And what The Collection is that how this whole story and this villain came up was that there was traps that they didn't use in a few of the Saw movies. I forgot which ones, but they didn't use in a few of the Saw movies. So then they put it in this movie, and pretty much these movies are just based on the traps and everything. That's pretty much what they are. But if you're looking for a movie that's scary and has down-to-earth story, I mean, like, this story is just like groundbreaking, like Oscar, like, you're not getting that one for in a horror movie. It's not like ever happened, I don't think. And two, it's just, you're not going to get that. You're not going to get that great of a story. You're going to get a very mediocre story, and it's either going to like it or you're not going to like it. And I know a lot of people that went to go see this movie just for the blood and guts. Now, if you just go to see this movie, you don't care for the story, you don't care for the characters, you just want to go see people die and get messed up and brutal and disgusting and horrifying ways, then this movie is for you. This movie has so much bone-crunching sounds. I mean, it's just terrible and disgusting, but it's so cool at the same time. It sounds messed up, but it is cool. And I bet on the set, they had so many noises to make those bones crunch, heads splatter everywhere. The blood and the bones crunching and the violence in this movie is high notch. Like, it's very, very violent. And yes, it is rated R, so they can get away with it. But the Collection, okay, what it's based around is the character Arkin from the very first one, The Collector. And before I get into this, if you haven't seen The Collector, I would stop this video now, go see that, because what I'm about to say is what happens at the end of The Collector, and it goes into The Collection. And this is not a spoiler, well, it kind of is, but this is the only way I can explain it. So what happens is that Arkin, he got captured by the Collector in the very first one, The Collector, and he put him in his van, and now it opens up, and here he is, and he escapes. But then people say, hey, this guy comes up to him and goes, hey, my friend's daughter's stuck in there, and did you see her when you were in there? And he goes, yeah, last time I saw her, she was alive. And he was like, well, if you go help us, then we will not let you go to jail, because he is a criminal, as you can see from the very first one of The Collector. And so, the story is very mediocre and very simple, but this girl and her three friends go to this rave, and then that's where it all starts, and that's where your whole movie ensues. But this movie, yeah, I did like it. There were some problems with it. It wasn't perfect. And I don't know what they're trying to do here, but I think they're trying to make this The Collector character like a horror icon, like Michael Myers or Jason Voorhees. I don't know what